Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I'm going to be doing an oil change on my 1987 Yugo GV. Now there's a couple things that you're going to need to do an oil change on your Yugo, and I'm going to show them right here. First is going to be the oil. Then we have shop towels, an oil filter wrench, a funnel, the oil filter, and an oil catch can. This is going to be useful for getting all the old oil out and safely disposed of. Now, some things that are optional are ramps or jacks to get your car up, to get under the vehicle and to get easy access. That'll just make it a whole lot easier. And that is about it. So I'm going to get the car up on the ramps. I'm going to clear everything off the hood and we'll get started. All right. Now I got the car up on the ramps, and I actually put a little silver tarp under here just to make it cleaner and easier for me to get underneath the car. You do not have to, but it just makes everything nicer. I've also got the oil catch can under there and the oil to the side here. And let's get it done. So first, let's locate everything. We got the hole where we're going to put the oil in. That's the oil fill. And then deep down underneath there is the oil filter. It's actually easier to see it underneath. If we look under here, it's actually this yellow thing right here. That's the oil filter. And it's oily. That's not great. But all right. Now that we got the oil cap undone, our next step is going to be undoing the oil drain. Now to do that, we need one of these, an oil drain wrench. I got this from the yugoparts.com website, but I imagine you can just go to any hardware store. And what this will do, let me get under. All right. Now that I've got that loosened, kind of, I thought I did, there we go. This just goes, let me see here, right here. Now gloves may or may not be helpful. That is up to you. I'm gonna get that just loosened enough and move my phone out of the way. And then, there we go. Let that all drain. Ugh. Get some rags, clean my hand off. And that should be draining just like that. Now when it's almost done draining, you want to grab this guy, your oil filter wrench. Pop that out, throw that aside. All right. I want to undo this guy. Once that's loose, it's a good idea to slide your oil catch can under the filter, just in case. Yeah. Da, da, da. There we go. All right, and now that you've got that drained, it's time to put back in the, down here, put back in the oil pan little nut right here. Now there's no crush ring, there's nothing like that. Once it's all empty, feels like somebody didn't have this tool and they tried to chew up the edge of the threads by just grabbing it with a vice grip. That's something you should not do. All right. Once that's reasonably good and tight, there's no reason to put a breaker bar on that. Let's grab our oil filter. Now your oil filter should be the same type that was on the car to begin with. So I went to O'Reilly's, I think, and I got this. So first what you want to do is get just a little dab of oil on your finger, put it around the seal. Just make sure it gets a nice seal in there. And then there we go. Screw it back on there. Now these filters are good with being hand tight. There's no reason to put the oil filter wrench on there. All right, let's get all our stuff out from under. We have our old oil right here. All right. Let's get this guy right in there. Now, it's always important to look in your vehicle's manual, specifications, whatever have you, figure out exactly how much oil your vehicle requires. Now, my vehicle, my little Yugo right here, takes over 4 quarts of oil. So I have 2 1-gallon jugs right here. So I'm going to pour one in, then we'll go just little by little for the other one. What's funny is that the oil that is recommended in the Yugo manual, and the oil I get from the store that matches that, that's the closest to matching that rather, is actually used in diesel engines. But I have double checked through the Yugo forums and the Facebook page, and I've got the right oil here. So just pour it in, little by little. All right, so I finished putting that first jug in. That first jug was 1 US gallon or 4 quarts. And my handy dandy manual here says that the engine pan and filter takes 4.5. So that is hard on there. Oh, there it goes. So on the side of the bottle here, we have markings. And on the quart side, we got 1, 2, 3, and 4's up here. I'm gonna take it down just in the middle there to put 4.5 quarts in. All right. Do it a little by little. All right, that is about 1/2 quart. Put that right over there. All right. Put my dipstick back in. Get that out. Clean that up. Brush off anything that may have oil on it. All right. Let's put the good old oil cap back on. Get my manual out of the way. And then now what you're going to want to do is let your vehicle run for a little bit to cycle all the oil through, especially through the filter, through the oil filter, and then take another reading of your oil dipstick. So let's go and do that. Neutral. Keys are in my pocket. Check for any leaks underneath. No. Let's shut it off. Wipe that off. It's hard to see, but it's right there. Right in the middle. And we are good to go. That oil is normally good. In most passenger cars, it's good for around 3,000 miles or 3 months. But I'm going to go with that interval because I don't normally drive this car very often during the winter and kind of fall months, just to keep it out of the harsh weather. But plan on replacing your oil and filter. Just 3 months or 3,000 miles is a good way to guess. All right, and that is all for the Yugo oil change video. I plan on putting more videos out like this and more videos exploring my Yugo. So feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you very much.